Welcome to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage, and yes, I am the Loner Ranger. Listen, if you ever miss this show, you can always go to my YouTube channel at Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Arranger. Now, keep in mind, I'm not the Lone Ranger. I am the Loan Arranger. I arrange loans for people. That's why they call me the Lone Arranger. So you can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to Spotify. You can go to iHeartRadio, my podcasts, my websites, webringyouhome.com. This show is designed to help you save money, make money, and invest in real estate and not make the mistakes. I've already made the mistakes, folks. Don't let it happen to you. I can keep that from happening. I've been in the mortgage business for 35 years. I've been in the same location for like 22 years. I've got branches throughout the state of Florida, and I service all 50 states. I'm a direct lender. I'm not a broker. Everything is done in-house. Everything's done in-house. From the moment your credit is pulled, by the way, we always start with a soft pull, not a hard pull, no application fees. If you didn't like my offer, you could ditch me the day of closing and you wouldn't owe me 1 red cent. And that's the way I like it. I want people to know that they're not tied to me. First of all, I know that you won't leave me at closing because my prices are phenomenal. My rates are the best in town. My service is impeccable. And I make sure of that. Why? Because my wife is my ops manager and she makes sure that that's the way it runs. But here's why people are choosing me. We help more people close loans than any other retail lender in the entire nation. In the entire nation. We keep our loans. 90% of the loans we portfolio and keep it in our, like, we service them. So when you see your loan being sold all over the place, you know what? It gets messy. So you want a lender, everything's in-house. We got it. We got purchases, construction, conventional, FHA, VA, rehab loans, purchases, refinance. We specialize in VA refinances. And boy, we're going to talk about veterans and what they need to look out for when it comes to a VA refinance, Earl. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But we handle everything. USDA, down payment assistance, you name it, my friends. The Loan Arranger has the loan program for you. There's not many loans that I've ever, matter of fact, I don't know any lender, none, that has more loan programs than we do. And a mortgage broker has got to go out to a company like mine to get a loan. So they can't even do it themselves. Be cautious of that, friends, as well. So today we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on. We got the war over there in Iran. What's happening to interest rates because of that? What is happening to the housing market? Are people buying? Are they holding off? What's the sentiment happening right now? So we're going to cover a lot of that in today's show. But before we get started, I want to tell you about a company that really helped me out. And they're not paying for this endorsement. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm doing it because I want to help you. So if you are a little overweight, okay, maybe your testosterone's low and you're over 45 years old and your testosterone's low, like all men, even women, and you don't even really feel it. But I'm going to tell you something. I went and I met these folks at Age Rejuvenation. They helped me lose 75 pounds. Okay, 75 pounds. And I didn't step foot in the gym. Now, listen, I'm not bragging about that because I'm working out today, but I lost this weight and kept it off. I'd been to so many places before that. They could not help me. I lost the weight. They couldn't keep it off. So I want to let you know that if you call me, I'll connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. They will pass on amazing discounts just because I referred you to them, but you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your spouse, your wife, your husband. If you're looking a little chunky and you know you could look better, then give me a call. I'll get you connected with the right people. And not all these places that sell GLP-1s are the same. They're not all the same. They did things that other places were like, "Ooh, I don't know. I've never heard of that even being done before." These people are doing it. Now they're having copycats out there doing it as well. So I will connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. They got locations all over Florida and they can do Zoom meetings and everything. Your blood work is all analyzed by a physician. So call me 407 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009. The Lone Ranger's right here. He's right here to help you. Get you in. Quit looking so chunky. Let's get you down to a skinny weight again. You'll feel better. You look better. Your knees feel better. Your joints feel better. You sleep better. I mean, everything's better. And you look better. Let's just face it. You look better. So let's do something about it. I can help you with that. And you look at, here's a mortgage guy, and I'm turning you on to somebody that can help you look better and feel better. So there you go. All right. First thing I want to start with is what is happening to interest rates since the weekend. Okay. Last weekend. Now, I mean, I would finish in my show when the news was all over about, hey, we bombed Iran and we're cleaning that place up. So everything was different. So Friday rates were the best. This is a week ago Friday, not on this Friday. A week ago Friday, rates were the best that I'd seen. Since then, the bond market has dropped by 70 basis points. Now, folks, that's not a disaster, but it ain't good, because 70 basis points means that any loan that you quoted at 0 points would be at almost 3/4 of a point today. So it's going to cost about $700 per 100,000 more in loan cost, or you take that in an interest rate, and that interest rate could be about 1/4 of a point higher today than it was a week ago. So I think it's going to get better. I believe that this is all nervousness over the oil, because oil, we got to get oil, we got to get natural gas, and that Straits of Hormuz is where it's coming from. 20% of it. So we've got to get that under control and make sure these oil rigs are moving smoothly through the Gulf. But we got Iran. I mean, we're worried about them dropping mines in there right now. So we had to annihilate their Navy. And we've done that even with a submarine that shot a torpedo at their premier ship. So you know what? It's going to get under control. But right now, it's a little bit higher than it was a week ago. So, however, I am still seeing applications coming in at record highs. When I say record, more than I've seen in the last 2 years. So people are buying, people are refinancing. But a lot of the folks that we quoted rates a week ago, you can't get those rates. If you didn't lock it in, you can't get that rate anymore. They've all gone up. So I think we need to get your applications in, hold off on locking things in just yet. Let's see where things go, and then we can analyze what we need to do. But all you folks that are looking to refinance right now, get your loan application in with me right away at webringyouhome.com. Veterans for a VA Streamline Earl, FHA Streamlines, you should be in right now. Conventional, unless you're over 7%, most of you won't pay off unless you want to go to a 15-year. So I'm just telling you right now, we're going to have to put some of those conventional refis, just park them, but get them ready to lock. Do you know that typically when I see opportunities in the market, it's usually a strike zone of about 1 to 3 days. That's it. So if you dilly-dally around about getting documents to me and you're not in a position to lock your rate in, it's going to cost you money, because I do a blast to all my clients and I tell you when the opportunities lie. Most lenders aren't going to do that. I'm going to say, I want you to call me right now. We need to look at locking your rate in. And if you don't, you stand the chance that within a day or 2 or 3, they could go up. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want that to happen to you. So if you want somebody you can count on, somebody that's got their thumb on the pulse of the market, watching it, and I can't always dictate what it's going to do, but you won't find very many lenders in this entire country that are geeked out about watching the market so I can analyze it, so I can be a better server to you. I want to make sure that when you come to me, you know that I got my act together and I'm going to take good care of you. 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or webringyouhome.com. webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. If you are looking to get into market, I want to tell you something that I think you really need to think carefully about. Most of you, and I don't want to insult a bunch of real estate agents out there, but most of you pick not so good real estate agents. Now, I don't mean they're bad people. I don't even mean that they maybe aren't friendly and return phone calls promptly. Maybe they do. But when you pick a real estate agent and I see you leaving money on the table, but you like that real estate agent, I can't say anything about it. And I think most of them are weak negotiators. I don't think they're strong negotiators. So what I've done is I created a program called the Loan Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program. I know it's a mouthful, folks. I couldn't come up with a better answer. I even went to AI and said, give me a better name, but none of them really got the point across. So the Loan Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program. So here's how it works. I hand select real estate agents that I have worked with in the past and really amazed me. They impressed me. So some of these were listing agents. They didn't even refer a deal to me, but I liked the way they worked. I liked the way they negotiated. I liked the way they handle their business. I liked the way they communicate with their clients. But most of all, I look for somebody that can help my clients negotiate strong for them. And that's what you need. But you don't know them. You don't know who they are. But you know what? I can pull up any realtor's stats and I can tell you how many buy sides they had, how many sell sides they had, how close to ask price they got, how they negotiated, how long it took them to close. I can tell you all that stuff. I look it up. So I'm going to connect you. And I don't always connect my clients to the top producers. Some of the top producers have egos that I wouldn't touch. I think they think they're too good to be, they think they're too good. So I want to connect my clients to the people that are good negotiators. I'm going to take really good care of my clients. Now, here's what you get. You get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket. You heard me. They do not pay me. You cannot be a realtor and just get on my list. We have to have done business. I have to know how you work. I have to know how you behave. I have to know how you negotiate. Then if you pass the test, then I refer you. Now, every year I refer over 100 fully approved clients to real estate agents that get this rebate. And if you're looking to sell and buy, you can get the rebate on the sell side and the buy side. That's thousands of dollars, folks. I mean, thousands of dollars. But you pick your own realtor, then you come to me for a mortgage, and then what am I going to say to you when you picked your cousin to be your realtor? I can't tell you. And I see it right now. I got clients right now. They are tied to their realtor either because they signed an agreement that locked them into a contract and they can't get out of it, which do not do, or they pick somebody that was a family or friend and they can't fire them. Now, family and friends might give you a stink eye if you don't hire them. But here's what you'd tell them. Hey, I love you as a friend. You're probably a great realtor, but I don't like to mix my personal stuff with my friends. I hope you will respect that. Everybody should respect that. That's my message to you. Call me and I'll connect you with a great real estate agent, but only after I have your loan fully approved. Then I make you a cash buyer. That's how I'm helping you negotiate. And then I guarantee the seller, once I have you fully approved, that I'll close your loan on time, no questions asked, or I'll pay their seller up to $500 a day. Now, will Rocket Mortgage do that? No. Will your credit union do that? No. Will your bank do that? No. Will any other lender in town do that? No. Why? Because they don't even believe in their own pre-approvals. The Loan Arranger does. Call me now at 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009, or get your application started now for purchase, refinance, home equity, line of credit, you name it, I got it at webringyouhome.com. When we come back, I'm going to tell you what's happened to interest rates, how it's affecting you, how much it's costing you, and how you can change your future by getting into a home right now. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.